And we're underway from Pittsburgh. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 18, hey, smash.
Drive begins with a run by Johnson. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 33-yard line.
Let's go.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle. On 4th down, the Steelers are going to turn to Cameron Johnston to punt this away. This lands deep into the end zone. We're picking things up at the 20 after the touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
180. Get hot. 180. You. No, we change it. 180. It's hot.
Jackson looking to throw right away. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Steelers get it back on his 6th interception of the season. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work.
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Chris Boswell for the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Free play here. Let's see what he does. This is a heater going deep. It's incomplete, but good awareness. They saw him jump, shot it deep. Now we're going to get this call. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on 1st down. Lamar off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Goes to the hurry up here. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he's going to be out of bounds after the big gain. Now down inside the 15. How about a big hitter? 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has it well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Henry. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Complete Derrick Henry. And he almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 4th.
Designed run, Jackson keeping it. And he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens make it a 1-point game. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get a 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. That's Thomas. He's got it. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Working quickly here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 45-yard line.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. That's him on the quick hitter. By a man. He's in the clear. Into the red zone. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. Now Boswell on to send this away. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Lamar back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I love that. No, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
Called in by Lane. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to be a Baltimore 1st. New set of downs from the 37. 1st down. Here's Lamar. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He's back. Derrick Henry was the intended receiver. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Lamar throwing again. Short pass brought in. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Jackson's Works this to the 38 before going now. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Second and 3 at the Steelers' 38-yard line.
This is Henry on second. And he gets this very close to that first. It's going to be third and short at the 35. Looking quickly here.
A gain of 2 brings up third and less than a yard.
One drawn up here for Lamar. Cuts it to the right sideline. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens trim the lead to 1. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10.
Head to 60, head to 60. Let's go.
They'll throw to start the drive. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be touchdown. Brock looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker. Offense in the hurry up here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
And up to Johnson out of his own read. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Christian Harris. No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Got his man. Thomas has it. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. We're all knotted up at 14. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They've got a first to begin the frame. Gets him downfield. This is Thomas. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Offense to the line fast.
That's another Steelers first down.
Sign quarterback run here. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Challenges, double coverage, and it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens take over on his 11th interception in the campaign.
There's a big part of me that even through all these interceptions this year appreciates the gunslinging nature of this rookie quarterback. But the other side of me knows that when you get a narrative written about you and you become turnover prone, that can be a really tough narrative to change.
And he manages to reach that 25-yard line before he's driven out. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
First down. That's 11 on the play. And the Ravens.
Lamar now from the gun. Pass pulled in by Henry. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good for Baltimore. First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it, and a new set of downs.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Jackson keeping it himself. They get to him behind the line block. Looks like they're going to lose a couple on that zone read. Well, I don't expect that loss to keep him from utilizing the option at all moving forward, Brock, but I do expect it to keep him from leaning on it too heavily.
Yeah, I'd agree with you there. It's too valuable a piece of their game plan. You want to make that defense defend it, but they did it a whole lot better that time.
Pass into the hands of Devontae Walker. And he can't finish it off in the end zone, but a great effort out of bounds all the way down at the 5. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Looking inside the red zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. Here's Luke for the point after. And he's off the mark. No good. Some troubles for the rookie early here as he misses on the extra point. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back to throw. He's trying to push the field. Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now have slipped away. Now, it sure seems like they have found the wrinkle in their coverage that this QB just can't quite read Brock. Got him on a pick on the last drive, and they should have had him again right there.
Kate, I can't tell you how lonely a feeling this is.
Yeah.
One interception you don't like. That.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Roquan Smith with the pick. That last interception gave him a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
The drive begins with Henry. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Tackle made by Jaquan Brisker. Now, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Acrisure Stadium in just a moment. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Motioning left is their running back. Jackson now on 3rd. He's going deep. Brought in inside the 20. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime. Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens bump the lead up to 13 points.
Steelers 14.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
2nd and 5.
Takes the 2nd down snap. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
From the gun on third down. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. First and 10, looking to throw. Chased out to his right. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs.
The Steelers make it a one-score game before halftime. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Here's a return from the 7. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. And when they fly down the field, they got two things in mind, Kate. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
From the 24 once again, it's second and 10.
Let's go now. Viking 18, Dragon 16. 19 tight, 19 tight. Take go.
I'll throw it. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens get it back after making their third first-half interception. Well, we all remember they were able to turn that first interception into a touchdown, and now they get a chance to do it again.
Yeah, takeaways are A1. We know that. Every defense preaches it, but when you could score off those turnovers, points off takeaways, that often leads to huge, huge results for your team.
And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. A pick up of 34 yards on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. Lamar off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. He just throws this one away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens will add to their lead at the end of the half. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. An extra point is up and through by a loop. And the Ravens bump the lead up to 13 points. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
35-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. He put everything he had into this one. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. So that brings up second down. Here's the final play of our first half.
Ready? Let's Hawk 70, 79 Broncos.
He'll throw it. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. Now Boswell on to send this away. Fielded at the 7. the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Play fake. Jackson buying some time left. He's running with it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
This is caught inside the 15. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Tez Walker touchdown. All right, going to get a 2-point try here, Brock. Jackson gets his offense lined up. All right, they're going to throw for it. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Complete left side to Thomas. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 18. And the Steelers 1st down.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Has a man on target to Johnson. And he's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. This one's caught. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offense in a hurry up here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing it again here.
6-yard.
That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
I'm not sure if he expected him to go up and get that or not, Kate, or if that was the only spot he felt like he could deliver it safely. This guy's got the goods to bring those types of throws in at this time.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
They're going to throw for it on 4th. And oh, he got it! Interception! Roquan Smith with the pick.
This is one of the toughest tests yet of this game for the defense so far, Kate. But boy, not only did they hold up, but they turned some momentum with that interception in the end zone.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just...
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Steelers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run the ball. Run it.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Buying some time right. That's Cox. He's got Washington. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
A gain of 24 yards. That's good for a Steelers 1st down.
Johnson is in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers pick it off and give... Points on the ensuing drive. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And the slightest opportunity is all he needed to get the end zone.
Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Now Boswell on to send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
From the gun, Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Has his man cut by Andrews. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
And the Baltimore 1st down.
Hey, report!
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. And goes to the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
This one's set up for Lamar. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down is going to end up in a loss of yards.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Five DBs out there for the Steelers. 3rd down. We'll go with a design keeper. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did. I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. Short pass brought in. This one's going to wind up less than a yard from that 1st down marker. Brock Clay gets it up to the 43.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Got locked behind this one. Downfield it goes. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets. And that brings up 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18 run, 18 run. Check smash, check smash. 19 Warriors 7, 19 tight, 19 tight. 19 Lions.
They're going for this. He's going to try another deep one here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. 1st and 10 from the 43. From the pistol, Henry. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Working quickly here.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the Steelers' 45-yard line.
And they just get the play off. And it is incomplete. Went big on the final play of our 3rd quarter. And nothing comes from it as we hit the break. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. 3rd and long for him here. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Jackson's going to go on 4th. Put the body on the line for his team. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
A gain of 18 on the play.
And again, it's Jackson. Finds him over the middle. And he gets this forward to the 19. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 19-yard line.
A quick throw completed out to the left. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens have likely locked up the win right there. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
27.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away.
The kickoff for Baltimore.
He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stopped.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Tap 60 Eagles.
Here's a throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Motion, check. Dragon 60. Come on. Set. Bronco 80. Go.
Throw here, 3rd down. He rolls to his right. Taking a chance to the end zone. Defender gets his hand in there and breaks it up. A possible touchdown denied. That's going to bring up 4th down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Now, as a coach, please don't do that again.
Desperation time here on 4th. That's cut beyond the marker. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Looking quickly here.
Gain of 19 yards. And the Steelers first down.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Going deep here for the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
They are throwing it again. Sends this to the end zone. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Going all the way to the end zone here. And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. All right, they're going to throw for it. And he'll get in, and they'll get a little closer as a result. The lead down to 13 now. No dice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot, and who knows? Maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
At their own 24-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10. A draw now. This is Henry. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Play action. Here's Jackson. Headed out right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. So that's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. They give to Henry on the inside handoff. And fine half for a few. It's 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Jackson now on 3rd. Cox, this is Lane. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 13 yards. And a Raven 1st down.
Throwing now on 1st down. It's Jackson. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens making a 3-score game in the 4th. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
The Ravens will line up for the two-point conversion.
No, we changed it.
Jackson throwing for it. Buys time, rolling right. Oh no, they get him yet again. And he hauls this one up to the 11 before being stopped. Yeah, he looked maybe a little unsure of the call, Brock, and that two-point try unraveled out there.
Or maybe they were just surprised by the look this defense came out in. Either way, unfortunately, not a whole lot you can do once that ball snapped. Got to find some way to make that call work.
At their own 35-yard line.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning.
Mustang 19. 79 Bronco. Here we go. Buffalo 18.
To the air now on 1st and 10. On the move, headed right. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Has it down close. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Here go the Steelers again, lining up for 2. They'll look to throw. And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit.
Steelers 43.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Fields this one at the 3. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy.
At their own 29-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Bails out of the pocket quick. Rolling and takes a deep shot down the middle. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
That pass pulled in by Henry. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. They're going to pass it here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers side of the field. Trying to set this up quick. Lamar off the play fake. Called in by Lane. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Trying down the middle with Henry. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Lamar now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And that's a 1st down for the Ravens, partner. That should all but do it here. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. Offense is set. 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. He completes it in traffic. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. 1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
At the 6-yard line.
Jackson throwing here. And that is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens have likely locked up the win right there. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens push their lead to 18.
61. Steelers 43.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away.
Kickoff for Baltimore.
And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. His running back hauls it in deep right. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. And the timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ballgame. They've got 1st down here from the 36. Back to throw. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Pass play coming here. Forced out to his right. Has a man downfield. This is Washington. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. Well, Brock, the playoffs didn't materialize for him this year, but at least they were able to rally together here in this final week and close the campaign out with a victory.
Yeah, you know, once those playoffs are out of the picture, your focus really becomes building some hope for next season. Ending things on a good note and getting people excited about your tape and what's to come in the future. And in this win, we certainly saw some of those moments that make me excited to see them chase the playoffs next season.
So for my partner Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it on Fox. We call him Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filings cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the counter that's dry. Riding this special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. Shenanigans and Birkin, she cannot decide. The ladies Mercedes, here go to surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Bet while I'm gripping her side. Big and mad bet, this ain't regular size. We really fly, we like Pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her the skies. Upgrade at my wrist, put baguettes in the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her highs. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the nuts. Got some more millies, I keep